welcome to the next episode of Senran Kagura Estival Versus.
Oh, it's just the next episode now. Have you lost track too?
No, I'm pretty sure it's episode 4. How many boobs have we seen?
I think we're up to like 16 or 17 characters now. So 17 times 2. I'm not good at math. That's like 38.
So as you can see from this screen, the levels themselves, they do have difficulty levels, and some of them do have time limits. So this game, it does have its hard levels, I will admit. But let's get going with our main character girl, where we're gonna learn about jumping.
Jumping and wall running.
Yes.
Very important ninja staples.
Very important ninja staples. Yeah. Oh, I missed.
Oh wow, that does not look intuitive at all, if I'm being honest.
What, the wall running?
Yeah, it just looks really awkward the way that you clung to the wall just suddenly and then ran up it. It looks really awkward.
It probably doesn't help that the wall looks like a painting.
Yeah, that's a very low-res texture. But then again, I'm going to assume that these games don't have massive budgets. Again, that's just an assumption on my part, but...
Well, who needs massive budgets when you just need fan service?
Oh, good point there. I mean, the game knows what it's about, at the very least.
Woo!
Wow, you almost totally whiffed that one, too. If they weren't like lemmings just running straight for you, you might have just completely missed with that.
Oopsie.
Okay, and now we're just down to defeat the shinobi grunts.
Well, yeah, I performed the wall attacks enough times.
Mm-hmm. So, in your opinion, does this game get super obnoxious with its difficulty in the main story at all?
No, the only thing that it gets obnoxious about for me is a personal gripe with certain characters just being hard to play with.
Uh-huh. And since it forces you to use particular characters in particular instances...
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If this game wants you to use every character at least twice, except for one.
We get it, Midori. You're bitter.
I'm a bitter old lady. Like, it's not like I have any personal attachment to the character in question. It's just, it's weird to me that you only use her once in the prologue and never again. So she never gets that level boost that everybody else gets.
Mm-hmm.
Which means that you actually have to grind with her. You can come back to levels that you've already defeated and play them with any character.
Which is standard for Musou games. It kind of reminds me of what they do with, well, nobody in Fire Emblem Warriors gets, like, a level boost or anything. But one thing that really bothered me about that game was how they treated Tiki, the dragon girl. Because, for those of you who don't know, Tiki is a dragon shifter. And she's been around since, like, the first game in the series. She's one of the most popular recurring characters.
She kind of is. I've seen her in a couple of different games.
Yes. But the thing about Tiki in that game is shifters in general are really weak in their human form. And they are only powerful when they shift to their dragon form, right?
Transformation!
Good timing. But but the point that I'm making at is Tiki has a natural disadvantage to every class in the entire game when she is in her normal human form. And the only time she can shift into her dragon form is when you activate her Musou ability, which you have to fill up her gauge first in order to be able to do that. And then she gains a natural advantage over everybody else in the game, but it makes her incredibly weak and difficult to use otherwise. So she's essentially a joke character in that game. She's not fun to use.
That doesn't sound fun. Especially considering that, like... Well, like you said, like she's kind of a staple character of the series.
Yeah, she was one of the important plot characters in the original Fire Emblem, and she keeps reappearing anytime they bring back any reference to the original.
Can I just say that was a great slow-mo with the X slash and the upskirt shot?
You can, yes. Also, earlier I noticed that she had like a purple smoke coming off of her. Is it possible to get poisoned in this game?
Yes, poison is a status ailment in this game.
Mm-hmm.
And like it's like is this a unique form of like sweater tank top?
No, I think that's just a vest.
Sweater vest.
Exactly, yes, it is a sweater and a vest.
Right underneath her ascot.
Yep. Like I said, the ascot seems to be her character.
I like Miyabi's eyes.
They're a lot less disturbing than Kindergartner Girl, that's for sure.
She is not Kindergartner Girl, she is Bloomer Girl.
Okay, whatever you say, Midori.
You will see. But
yeah, she's got those serpentine eyes. That's actually a pretty cool effect. I like it when humans have those kinds of eyes because it's a great way to give them sort of a monstrous quality while still keeping them relatively human looking.
Yeah, and as you can see, all the different characters are finally starting to meet each other in this pocket dimension.
And they're not immediately trying to kill each other, which is a nice change from these sorts of games.
Yeah, they are enemies, but like they're enemies that it's like, haha, I defeated you. You won't defeat me next time. Are we still on for tea on Tuesday? Of course, we're civilized after all.
So it's basically like the Toho games in that instance too, because that's a big joke about the Toho games. Is all of the games, all of the characters in those games all live in the same like pocket dimension. And basically the only reason that they keep fighting each other is because they're so bored. There's nothing else to do but fight each other. Yeah. And that's about as far as my knowledge about Toho lore goes.
It's a lot farther than my knowledge about Toho.
Yep.
Yeah, I got an A!
Congratulations.
I will admit that I enjoyed the earth spikes that come out of the ground when she fights.
So, do the ranks get you better rewards, or is it just like more money, more experience?
I think so. Like more money, more experience.
Okay, so there's nothing like upgrades or outfits or things like that are locked behind getting a certain amount of A ranks or whatnot?
Not at all.
Okay.
But the outfits, there are specific outfits that you need to purchase. Otherwise, well, you can get lots of different underwear and swimsuits through a game of chance.
Mm-hmm.
Which I will show you after we finish with the tutorial. And here we have my favorite group, the Crimson Girl Squad.
The only ones that don't appear in some sort of unified uniform, I notice.
And there's a reason for that. But yeah, that girl right there with the eye patch, that is the character that I do not have any way of defending in any way, shape, or form.
She really does look uncomfortably young compared to even the ones that are made to look young. She looks disturbingly young.
Yeah, and the best part is she is my least favorite character to fight against. For some reason, when you're fighting against her, she has constant, rapid, long-range attacks that make it impossible for you to even get near her.
I can't wait to see what that's going to do to you when we actually get to that point.
Oh my god, shut up. Right now.
For those of you who don't know, Midori gets very easily flustered when things start getting difficult in a game. It is amazing to watch.
Are we going to bring up the we'll bring up the Splatoon 2 thing in a bit. First, I want to talk about these characters as we introduce them. Hikage. Hikage is my favorite character in this game. I love Hikage. She is Maud Pie. The green-haired one, the one with the red sweater. She is a snake-themed character, but she is Maud Pie. she does not express emotions, and she has a crush on Emu. She has a hard time showing it because she has a hard time showing emotions, and that causes Emu to have mixed feelings because she's in love with Miyabi, but she knows that Hikage actually likes her, so it's like, well, somebody actually likes me, like, wow, I kind of like you too because of that.
Gotta throw in that prerequisite Yuri love triangle.
And here she is, Homura. This character... Shut up, what are you doing?
There she is. You all should go out and watch that. That's a pretty good web animation.
That didn't sound like there she is at all.
That was from the first episode. That's how it starts. With the trumpet roll and everything.
You did not sound like a trumpet.
Of course.
Anyways, Homura, the only time that you ever play with Homura over the course of the entire game is right here in this prologue level, like a tutorial level. That is the only time that you play as Homura.
Mm-hmm.
She is the self-proclaimed rival of Asuka, the main character of the series, and she gets one level. She doesn't get a level jump like all the other characters do. She gets one level that you play as her.
Now, in a game with a cast as large as this, I would say that was inevitable, but if, as you say, it's every character except for her that gets it, that seems a bit out there to me.
Exactly. There are some characters that even get 3 levels. I think there might be 1 or 2 that get 4.
Mm-hmm.
So why doesn't she get 2? She only gets 1 level.
Be careful with those T's, hon. You're gonna spit on the mic.
The mic is next to me. Yomi is a sweetie. Like, she likes to cook. She likes to eat. She likes all forms of food.
She's the one in the green tracksuit, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm usually talking about the ones that are talking.
Okay.
So she kind of holds the team together as a level head.
Mm-hmm.
Mirai, she's not even the kindergarten stereotype, because her super form it's a secondary gothic Lolita with cat ears.
Uh-huh. Does she even have like the maid outfit that usually goes with that, or?
I think so. It's kind of like a gothy maid kind of thing.
Yeah, I figured. I know my anime stereotypes. I've watched the animus before.
So she's the young cat girl maid?
Uh-huh.
Weird, I know. And the chick with the pink bow, I saw a lot of her when I was getting ready for this game, and I didn't have any idea what her deal was. But Haruka is a scientist. An extremely perverted scientist.
You can tell because of the shoulderless sweater she's wearing.
Like, Katsunagi, the blonde-haired chick that likes groping boobs, she has got nothing on the perverted levels of this chick right here. Like, I did not comprehend it until I got into the second day of this game. She, right there, that girl right there, she is just the biggest pervert in this entire series.
She also has one of the weirdest designs, just looking at it, the way that her chest looks in that sweater compared to all of the other characters. It just looks like one giant super boob.
Kind of.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I mean, seriously, all the other characters have defined round lumps, but her, it just looks like they're completely connected together.
So they don't have a gag like everybody else. Like, their gag was, look, a light. You shouldn't eat strange plants.
Well, this is true.
But yeah, these girls, the reason why they're not wearing school uniforms, they used to go to the Evil Girl Academy. but they killed... I think they killed the leader of the Evil Girl Academy.
For everybody out there who's trying to read her shirt, stop it. Stop looking there right now.
So after they killed, like, the leader of the Evil Girl Academy, like, for whatever reason they did it, they ran away, and now, since they aren't in school, they basically do odd jobs for a living to make money and make ends meet.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a word for that in Japanese society for somebody that, like, didn't even finish school. So they, like, they live an existence off part-time jobs and stuff.
Yeah, I can't think of it. My mind immediately goes to Bancho, but that's the delinquents. Which...
Yeah, those are delinquents.
Yeah.
Which, unfortunately, there isn't a character... I don't think there's a straight-up Bancho character in this game.
Well, I think...
Oh, wait, like, there is. In the DLC, there's a Bancho character.
Because, of course, she would be DLC.
Well, I don't... Actually, she's not DLC. She was a free update to the game.
Oh, okay. That makes it a little bit better.
But she's not in the actual story. So...
Okay, so you can only use her after you've completed a level and go back to it, or in... I'm assuming this game has a lot of bonus... like content.
Oh, there is a lot of bonus content, and I think that there is a multiplayer element to this game.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm not clicking through their dialogue. I'm so lost in conversation, and I'm very excited about this game. I've been more and more excited the more I talk about it, and it's making me lightheaded.
I can't remember. Did we start this episode with you fighting characters, or is this episode just going to be all dialogue?
We started with... I think that this started with Asuka, like, fighting.
Okay, good. Well, we'll know when I'm editing, and I will mercilessly make fun of us if this is all dialogue.
I'm sure it won't be a half hour of dialogue, sweetie.
Okay, so I'm guessing that her entire character is that she really likes meat.
No, she's just really hungry right now. But like I said, her character is that she is Asuka's rival.
Uh-huh.
Which is probably why she doesn't get a lot of character development in this game.
Right.
But believe it or not, characters do get character development in this game.
And does it carry over from game to game or bit to bit in the franchise? Because this is a multimedia franchise now, I believe.
I have no idea. I haven't played the other games in this franchise.
How I am disappointed.
I'm so disappointed in you. You haven't played the one where in the intro sequence they're slamming their butts against each other like Kaijo and blowing up each other's clothes?
Midori, you're the one who wanted to play this game. You are the main source of knowledge that we have here.
And I'm giving you my knowledge on the game and the characters and the story as I have it.
Okay. Okay.
It's not like this is the... That's not as goofy as the title, but yeah, it's not like this series is like one that you really need to be invested in.
Ha! Wild grass. Weed joke. Oh goddamn! I like her design actually as a fighter.
Yeah, I like her jeans. I like the Zoro thing that she has going on. Roronoa Zoro.
Mm-hmm.
Do we need to end the episode?
I think so, yes. I think we've been going for about 20 minutes now. I believe so. I'm trying to keep track of it, but with the breaks that we take in between, it's sort of difficult to keep track of.
I just stretched and made myself even more lightheaded.
How long is this particular level, do you know? Because you know what? Let's keep going and finish off this level. If it's a little bit extra long, it's fine.
I don't know. Alright, so this one is teaching you about bombs. Look, I grabbed a bomb.
And now she threw the bomb.
And now everybody's on fire!
Okay, so yeah. I'm guessing that just, it's like poison. It eats away at their health while they're on fire.
There's nothing in those. But yes, it does.
Okay.
Oh. Another bomb. Now I have to get this bomb. It wants me to use 3 bombs before I can...
actually attack.
Yes.
There we go. Yeah, and
Bombs?
aspiring developers out there, if you are going to, if you're going to put tutorials in your game, do us all a favor and make them skippable, or at the very least, don't make them mandatory. Like, if you want to integrate them into the story, like this game does, what you should really do is just let us play through the level as we want to. If we have no idea how to play the game, we will pay attention to the tutorial. But if not, if we've already played it, for example, let us just go through it at our own pace.
I really love the way that she uses all these different swords. And, like, she doesn't... And look, I can go down here and it isn't an upskirt shot.
Yeah, instead it's just incredibly tight jeans.
Wiggle, wiggle, bounce, bounce. And here we're gonna learn about other types of bombs. Bombs are not as plentiful as they are on this level. Like, you can break open barrels and, like, get lucky and find a scroll or a bomb. And a bomb is a great cloud clearer.
So that's basically the two main pickups that you find on the field are scrolls and bombs.
Yes. So, ice bombs allow you to freeze enemies.
Mm-hmm.
Electric bombs allow you to paralyze enemies.
Or destroy them.
Poison bombs allow you to poison enemies.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, fire bombs allow you to blow them up.
Yeah, because as we all know, poison is a natural element. Well, it makes sense for a ninja, I suppose. Breasts. Wow, that was a full-on butt shot.
That was a fun doshi.
Well, yeah, but before it materialized, like, that was just shameless butt shot.
I like this outfit. Like, look at this.
Okay, so she went from not having a uniform to actually having something resembling a uniform.
Kind of. When you pick up a new type of bomb, it gets rid of your other bomb.
Oh, so you can only hold one bomb at a time?
Yes.
I guess that's a good way of actually encouraging you to use them rather than just hold on to them forever. Level up! So, everybody in this game starts off with pretty much all the moves that they have throughout the entire game. It's not like, say, Fire Emblem Warriors or Hyrule Warriors, where you can increase the abilities and combos that they can do, right?
Actually, they can. I believe that you do unlock new moves for them as you level them up.
Okay, so, yeah, but it's not like, obviously you don't get, like, materials in this game that you use in a skill tree. So it's more like just leveling up in an RPG and learning abilities that way.
Yes.
Does nobody wear a bra in this universe? Well, obviously they wear bras because if they lose their clothes, we see them wearing them, but they're not doing their job of keeping their breasts in check.
They are very loose bras.
Okay, we're going to stop the episode here. Yeah, that didn't go on too much longer, and that guarantees we've got a good sized episode, I think.
All right, then let us begin.
Don't clap into the microphone. No! Bye!
Bye, everybody!